Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel and this late edition of the Tech News for Thursday, December 13th, 2018. And today, in our Tech News update, we have an interesting thing happening on YouTube. So until now, the most disliked video that YouTube had was Justin Bieber's Baby, a 2009 video. It had 9.89 million dislikes. Well, now, the new video that is actually the #1 spot for YouTube, dislikes, is the 2018 Rewind video from YouTube itself. 10.09 million dislikes. It seems that users are not happy with the way the content creators are treated and the way that all of this is actually put online. They just think it's the worst, and that YouTube basically had a lot of controversies in 2018. Apple has announced that its major expansion of its campus, $1 billion campus in Austin, that will create thousands of jobs, 50 acres of land, and the complex will be using 100% renewable energy. It will also expand North Carolina, Arizona, and Nevada sites, resulting in a total of $10 billion investments over the next 5 years. Well, it seems that Apple thinks things are going to go pretty good in the next few years. Google will enable a landing page when you go to the Google Play Store. You'll now be able, in the near future, to donate to charitable organizations through its Google Play page in select countries. This will roll out in the next few months, and of course you'll be able to enjoy and give a little something to causes that you think are important. Apple and a few other tech giants are thinking of basically moving their production of devices to other countries if the countries if China basically is hit by 25% tariffs due to the basically trade war that's happening between China and the United States. That means that China could lose some manufacturing to other countries where there won't be tariffs. Well, an interesting side of A/B testing is showing up, and we're going to talk about it a little more on the Insider channel. Some A/B testing, meaning that some people see something that others don't, is actually showing that a small number of users are getting separate search in Cortana in their taskbar. And if you want to see what it looks like and have a little more talk about it, I'll show you a screenshot that was taken from a user in Windows 10 Insider Build 18298. It's been a while that we've been talking that Cortana and search would at some point be separated in Windows 10. Well, maybe that's the beginning. Sunny Cove is the next generation of Intel 10 nanometer process CPUs. We talked about a major boost to integrated graphics also. Well, that Sunny Cove will have the new teraflop GPU integrated with it, which means that this might be a very interesting and powerful chip. Well, now Windows 10, we were talking about it yesterday, some users saying that hey, it's still spying on us even though that sending data to the cloud, even though we switched off the data functionalities. Well, Marissa Rogers says that no, Windows 10 is not sending data to the cloud when you don't want to. It's just that people don't understand that some of that data that was showing up in the cloud actually might be sent by separate apps that also have their own settings for data sent to the cloud. Meaning there's more than one place you need to check if you want to make sure that Windows 10 doesn't send all the data. And I'll show you a little trick. I think it's time to kind of do that little game of explaining where to go to have the minimum of telemetry sent to the cloud. YouTube subscriber counts might change if you have a YouTube channel. YouTube today and tomorrow is doing a very, very big cleanup of spam accounts, meaning that if some of these spam accounts are, of course, accounts that are subscribers to your channel, you might see a decrease in the number of subscribers. So, and they're warning mostly smaller, smaller YouTube channels that have barely more than 1,000 subscribers, meaning you're just above the threshold for monetization. It might actually bring that count down below the 1,000, and that means your channel will stop being monetized suddenly. So, of course, this is to make sure that there's no spam accounts and that things are fair for everyone. This also will kind of have you learn that if you use these bogus services that say they're going to actually give you, thousands of subscribers if you pay a certain amount of money, well, you'll be surprised to see that these thousands of subscribers might actually disappear today. Google says that it will not sell its face recognition technology. There's a lot of pressure within Google and from privacy advocates saying, no, we don't want to have more recognition technology sold to law enforcement, US governments, and so on, and that we need to be careful and we need new regulations, new laws to make sure that this is used correctly. A report from McAfee that was released this week shows that in the past month, 87 companies around the world in the fields of nuclear, defense, energy, and finance have had their infrastructure hit by malware. That basically they tried to penetrate their systems, steal information, and maybe even disrupt the critical infrastructure. And it just raises our concern and says, you know what, be careful because some bad guys out there are trying to create problems. If you have or use the Google Assistant, well, there's going to be a interesting feature because now in the US you can have Google Assistant speak in Australian or British accents. And of course, the speech is generated by neural networks and WaveNet speech synthesis. Now, I don't have the slide for the next one, but thanks to some health features that are in these devices, sorry, it seems that in 2019, there will be 1 in 10 Americans that will be wearing a smartwatch, with the 55 years or older the biggest segment. So this is interesting. It seems that the health side of these devices is creating its own market. And this was the Tech News Update for Thursday, December 13, 2018. You enjoy our videos? Please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.